We're packing up the car again for our next trip. We're going back to Mayo, Maryland. Why are we going back to Mayo, Maryland, you ask? Well, because that's where our boat is. Of course. That's right, we bought the Endeavour 32 in Maryland. We put down the earnest money deposit, left them with a contract. They accepted the contract. So we're going back to do a few things to the boat, paint it, and get it ready to depart. Sounds crazy, but that's what's going on now. Tambi is busy trying to make the biggest load of stuff ever fit into the back of this car. But luckily, Tambi has an amazing skill of being able to arrange things in such a way where, I mean, you wouldn't think that all this stuff is gonna fit, but I have faith in her. I think it's gonna work. What do you think, honey? No. Stop shaking your head.
It's not all gonna fit.
Tambi.
Even with my amazing skill, it's not all gonna fit.
Yeah, okay. I think it's gonna fit. Just like that, we're in Virginia. Today's been a great day of driving. The weather's been much cooler. There's very little traffic on the road. It's quiet in the car. I actually managed on 2 separate occasions to catch a small nap while I was driving. We did indeed buy the boat. We are boat owners now. The check is signed, the money has changed hands, and we own the boat. It feels really strange, honestly. I mean, we spent so much time looking for the boat and driving and searching and looking at so many bad boats that it's, I don't know if it's really even sunk in yet. It's still kind of hard to believe that we're boat owners, but we are. We are boat owners of the Endeavour 32 in Maryland. Here's my girls getting back from the bathroom break. Actually, I mean, these two are my girls right here. I don't know who this here lady is. We made it.
We made it.
All right. So we made it to Maryland. We are about to check out the little place we're staying. This is it. It's a little boathouse. That's kind of cute, huh? It's a pretty cool little place. Right now we're leaving our boathouse where we're staying, and we're going to see the boat for the first time as owners.
I'm so excited.
I'm walking out to the entrance.
I need a ladder.
Give it a hug. All right, this is the first time of us going into our boat. Our boat. It is actually our boat now. Ready? Who's going first? I'll go first. Oh! Looks about like how we left it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Tambi. I mean, how does it feel now that you're on your boat?
Feels really good.
Yeah?
I'm excited.
Okay. No regrets?
Nope.
No? Feeling pretty good?
Yes.
Yep. What are you up to?
Taking pictures of the boat.
Yeah? Who are you talking to?
Myself.
Oh, your audience? Whoa! Hey, easy there. Okay, come on down. La 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 la. La 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 la. Boom! First time in your boat. What do you think about that?
Good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Take a picture. Ah! Alright, this battery's about to die in like 5 seconds. We're leaving the boatyard. We're taking the cushions with us because we're getting them off the boat so we can clean everything. I just want to show you how we're handling the cushion transportation. Check this out. Hey, Tambi. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see, Molly's in there somewhere. Let's see. Oh, cushions, cushions. Oh, you look cozy.
I'm not.
All right, today we're moving the boat from the sales yard where the broker had it displayed and moving it over to the work yard where we can have the boat sanded and start painting it and that kind of thing. So that's what we're up to.
Yep.
What you up to, honey?
Huh?
What you up to?
Taking the old name off?
LE4?
What is a K? Gone.
Do you know what the name is going to be?
Don't say it.
Are you not going to tell them yet? Why not?
Because it's a secret.
Because the Admiral told you not to?
Because I know it's a secret.
Yeah, okay. Good for you. We'll tell them soon, okay?
Soon.
Should we follow it?
Walk around it. All right, now we're having the bottom sanded on the boat, as you can see right here. Getting this thing out of here so we can use it for storage. I don't even think it works anyways. And even if it did work, I don't think it justifies taking up our storage space to keep this thing in here. So it's coming out. Alright, so I got that first AC unit out. It's a pretty nasty looking little, little cubby hole right now, but once we get it cleaned up, I mean, this will be a really nice storage area. So that's AC unit 1 of 2. The second one is back here on the starboard side underneath the V-berth. So that's the one that's going to be coming out next. You can see this, this air duct running out from it. So that's what I'm working on right now. The girls have gone to get lunch and finishing up homeschool for the day. Planning on starting paint or bottom paint tomorrow and just using the rest of today just for these little inside projects, cleaning, organizing. But yeah, that's what we're up to. What are you doing, Molly?
I'm tightening the screws to the zinc.
Yeah, to the zinc?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what are you putting it on?
A propeller shaft.
A propeller shaft?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which way do I do it?
Nice. Like this way.
That way?
Yeah, this way, like a clock. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Okay, get the other side.
On this one?
Yep, get the other side.
Look. Ow.
Watch out for that chain.
This one?
Yep.
I got this one.
Is it tight enough, you think?
Yep, I can't even turn it anymore.
Alright, nice job. Good job putting that on there. High five. Ah.
Ben just got done taking out the second air conditioner.
Today was a long, hot, arduous, sweaty day. We cleaned the boat, we organized the boat. We washed the outside of the boat. The yard that we're at, they sanded the boat. We drunk many, many waters. And we removed two of these air conditioners that didn't work. Yeah. Does anybody want one of these for cheap? I think it'll fix right up. And now we just want to go get a shower and get something to eat. Tomorrow, we paint the boat's bottom. It's painting day. Tambi's getting to work taping off the boat. Molly is anxious to find something to do to help. Here's our bottom paint that we're going to be using for the boat and our assorted painting supplies. We're saving a ton on the bottom paint by buying just regular household bare premium wall paint. I'm joking. This is Interlux Bottom Coat Pro. We've got a lot to do today. Look how Tambi contorts herself to get the bottom paint applied. Or the tape applied, rather. Are you doing a good job?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay.
Should I keep it the curve?
As opposed to what?
Straightening it out?
Yes. So this is what we're painting our boat with. And you know it's good stuff when they spell the word coat wrong. Anytime anybody's selling something and they spell the word like some weird way like this, like with replacing a C with a K, or in this place just completely inventing their own spelling, you know that it's going to be a really good product. Lesson learned. Tambi's back here removing the old name from the boat and sanding it down, because we're going to paint this back section white before we put the boat's new name on it. Doing great, baby.
Thank you.
And looking good while you're doing it.
Thank you. My
thoughts exactly, honey. All right, we're done for the day. It's 4:30. I think we put in a solid 6 or 7 hours over here. And what we accomplished was we got 2 coats of bottom paint on. We prepared the stern, you know, back into the boat for painting and putting on the boat name. So yeah, done for now. Solid day's work, I say.
Isn't she beautiful, folks?
Oh, and we had the canvas people come out and take their final measurements for the Bimini canvas. So the Bimini should go on tomorrow. That boat has got one good looking bottom.
Oh yeah.
Second to only one other bottom that I know of. We were so busy at the boat today that we didn't get Molly's homeschooling done, so we're catching up on that a little bit now.
Nice job. Now mark the vowels.
Dinner time homeschooling. What are you learning about, Molly?
Words.
Huh?
Words.
Words?
Write the whole word.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Never had it before.
No? This is something that Germans call French fries. And this here is a sandwich called Das Boot. This place, the old Stein Inn, was amazing. Don't you agree, honey?
I do agree.
I mean, that was super good.
It was very good. Never had real German cuisine before, and I liked it.
That's probably the best food I've had in, I don't even know, a long time. Very well impressed with the old Stein. Day 3 of working on the boat. Today we're getting it ready to wax the top sides and to paint the stern, the transom here. We kind of ferreted out some of these imperfections and put a light sanding on it. Now we're going to come back and mask it off, paint that white, put the name on it, and then polish and wax the rest of the blue top sides here. Looking good, baby.
Thank you.
The boat is too.
Thank you. Look at that beautiful booty. And the boat.
Oh. All right, now we are polishing the blue top sides here. Me and Tambi are tag teaming this thing. I'm the polish applier and she's the polish remover. Just look at her in action, folks. Look at that technique. Don't stop. There you go. Look at that form. So we're using this McGuire's polishing compound. I got this from Kmart. And this is after I started using this stuff, this fancy 3M gloss restorer. I mean, it's the same stuff, it's polishing compound. But I actually like this a lot more than that. this is doing just as good of a job as this 3M is. It's just much easier to use. So, oh, and by the way, this is a third of the cost of the 3M stuff. So for us, this is the way to go. Can you see the difference there? This is all kind of oxidized, and over here, bling, it looks a lot better. And this is, we haven't even put wax on yet. Looking forward to that, honey. Good job, honey. We're almost halfway. You look like you're getting ready for something.
I am.
What exactly?
Painting the bottle.
Painting the rudder?
Mm-hmm.
What color are you going to paint it?
White.
What are you going to paint it with?
A bottle.
Have you ever done something like this before?
Mm-mm.
First time for everything, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Another day has come and gone. Now we're just cleaning things up, getting ready to go back to the boathouse and clean up ourselves and get something to eat and rest up. Do what?
Where do you want me to put this?
Over there in the pile. So we got one side of the boat compounded and waxed. We have the whole bottom side painted. The canvas ladies got the bimini put up, and they had there's a connector that goes between the bimini and the Dodger. She had to take that back and make a last minute alteration, but that'll be done tomorrow. So tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we're going to compound and wax the other side of the boat, and then just carry on with our other related projects.
These.
Those need to go over there on the pallet.
The blue thing?
Yeah, the blue thing. 7:30 on Friday morning. We're getting an earlier start today because we have to compound and wax the other side of the boat, and we have to do that early in the morning to avoid the to avoid the sun. So me and Molly are waiting on Tambi to put in her eyeballs, and here she is.
Eyeballs are in.
Now what are you up to?
Taking off fender covers
For what purpose?
so I can clean the fenders.
You're cleaning the fenders?
Yes.
They are a little dingy. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that dinginess.
So I just finished one half of a fender, and I'm going to show you how dirty they really were. Clean. Dirty.
We had to make an emergency trip to the store this morning to replenish our water supply. We've been drinking tons of water because we've been sweating so much. The good news is that I've heard that whenever you sweat, you rid your body of impurities and toxins. The bad news is that impurities and toxins are now spread all over our boat. All right, this is day 5 of working on the boat. You might take notice now that I am topless. I'm actually completely bottomless too, but luckily it's a Saturday here at the marina, and there's nobody here to to worry about offending. So I actually have the final coat on the transom here. We have the final coat on the rudder. The bottom is done. The top sides are clean, compounded, and waxed. And now what we lack are just things on the inside of the boat. One of the kind of trickiest things is there is a fuel leak or a diesel leak of some kind. It was there, you know, since we checked out the boat the first time, so I got to figure out where that fuel leak is coming from. Worst case, if it is one of the two tanks, I might just take one of the tanks out and just run on the good tank if it is the tank. But I'm not too worried about the fuel leak as long as we can figure out where it is and get it fixed. And I'm going to be doing some other work on some of the rigging. I'm going to work on getting the sails up, and Tambi's on the inside working on just more cleaning and organizing. But yeah, day 5, and it's going to be a hot one. Here we go. This is some of the quickest, dirtiest, most instantly gratifying painting I've ever done. We just basically slapped a coat of white paint on the inside of these lockers, and this is kind of a bad example, but this is down underneath that locker, and you probably can't see too much in there, but it's gray, it's dirty, it's nasty, and that's basically what the inside of this locker did look like. And look at it now, it's all shiny and white and pretty. Tambi is doing what Tambi does best, making things more beautiful. She's putting this zigzaggy paper stuff inside the cabinets and the lockers.
They're beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Are you looking at my boobs again?
No, I'm not. So I'm trying to track down a leak that's coming from either one of the fuel tanks or a hose or a vent or anything like that. And this boat, I'm going to see if you can see that or not, but that silver box right there, there's actually 2 of them. There's one behind the other, and those are the fuel tanks. I don't see a leak on the top of the tank, and I'm just trying to track this thing down. So what I did, I came out here and looked at the fuel gauges, and this boat has 2 fuel gauges, 1, 2, 1 for each tank. And whenever I turn on the ignition over here, this gauge shows full and this gauge shows empty. So logic would tell you that the leak is coming from this fuel system one way or another. So I'm trying to now track these wires and determine to which tank the wires go, and that should tell me at least, you know, which tank or which area to look in further for the leaks. So that's what I'm doing. Hello.
Hi, honey.
What you up to?
Checking out what you got going on.
Well, I'm down here in the starboard cockpit locker. It's very roomy, as you can see. And I'm checking out the suspect fuel tank. It's this tank here that's on this side. And I think it's possible that the tank itself might be leaking, maybe on the bottom, because I've looked at all those fittings back there and just can't find any sign of wetness or diesel or anything on the top. But I don't know if you can see this right here. You see that's actually a puddle of diesel that this tank is sitting in. We're pulling the fuel tank out. Pulling the fuel tank out is not nearly as much fun as it sounds. Okay, so I've pulled it as far as I can. Good thing I'm bendy. For as tall as I am, I can actually contort myself to fit in a variety of small places. Oh God, my toe. It'd be a lot easier if it was empty. Oh, God, what was that? Does this come off? Let's move this thing. Why did we do that in the first place? Have you done? Is it still recording?
Is that enough, you think?
Yeah, that's enough. All right, tank number 1 of 2 is out. And this area used to sit tank number 1, and right here is tank number 2. I took out the first tank and could not identify a leak immediately, but it's out there sitting in the sun. We filled it back up with diesel and capped all of the holes, so I'm hoping that it'll kind of pressurize a little bit from the heat and, you know, show us where the leak is. But while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and take this one out too. What I'm leaning towards doing is going ahead and doing one of those internal coating treatments on both of these, just so it's done and we don't have to worry about it again. So that's what's up. All right, we did it. Tanks 2 of 2 are out now. Completely empty platform in the bilge. And this second tank that Tambi's cleaning now is the one that's leaking. It was dribbling all over the place as we were taking it out. So it's not, it's more than just a pinhole. I mean, it's a steady stream coming out of the bottom of this thing. Did you find the hole?
Yes.
Oh, I can see it right there. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Can you see that? See that stream going down right there? It's coming from right. Oh, sorry. It's coming out of right there. Yep. Sure is. An unexpected treat of today was getting to remove the fuel tanks. We did find the suspect tank right. Boy, it's been a long day. Right there. There it is. This is the bad tank. That tank has the hole in it. So what I've done is we've drained the fuel out of it. We have degreased the inside of the tank. We've washed out the inside of the tank, and then I put acetone inside the tanks, swished it around in there to remove the water, and now I'm waiting on the tanks to dry. Once the tanks are dried, I'm gonna put this stuff in the tanks. I think the tanks started to leak because the way they're mounted, basically the bottom of the tank is on top. It's basically contacting the platform that it's resting on. So I think water just gets in there and just sits and just kind of corrodes the metal. So the other thing I'm going to do before I reinstall these tanks is get some kind of liquid rubber, you know, that I can roll onto the bottom of the tanks, and that's going to create a barrier between the tanks and the platform that they're sitting in inside the boat. That's where we're at. That's the plan. And that's pretty much what we've done today. Yep. And now I will play for you the song of the leaking fuel tank. Okay. Tambi thought that was stupid. I'm probably gonna have to delete this one.